department at Radio Cayman and Breeze 105.3 FM. Wishing you a very blessed Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Sports Extra. From 7 to 8 p.m., highlights of local sports around the Cayman Islands. Sports Extra.
It's amazing to see the improvement of the team.
Sports Extra, keeping you informed.
Good evening, and welcome to Radio Cayman's Sports Extra, where Cayman athletes always take the spotlight. All right, I'm your host, Dionne Anglin. Merry Christmas, season's greetings, happy holidays, all of the above. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Not too many last-minute shopping, right? Have you shopped?
No, I have not.
You haven't done yet?
I already got all my gifts.
Okay. All right. Tonight, as you've heard that wonderful voice, tonight on Sports Extra, we're skating into a new territory with one of Cayman's rising stars on the ice. That's right. You've heard it correctly, on the ice at just 17. Am I correct? 17?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Jackson Kova is making waves in the Ontario Hockey League with the London Knights. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. It's nice to have you here. It's finally nice to have the face in the studio. We've been covering so many stories with you, so it's good to have you here in the studio with us. All right. And Jackson is doing, all of that greatness. He's doing it with a Cayman flag on his shoulder. So from his standout rookie season to his Olympic dreams and deep Cayman roots, right? Jackson joins us to talk hockey, heritage, and the road ahead. So let's drop the puck, right? Ha! All right, that was corny. But stick around. More Sports Extra in a minute.
It's the season of good cheer, and as the curtains close on another year, we look forward to celebrating the holidays with family and friends. BAF Cayman wishes to thank our valued clients, business partners, team members, and friends for your continued support throughout 2025. A new year is on the horizon, and we're excited to see what it brings. On behalf of the management and staff of BAF Insurance, we wish for you all good health and prosperity for 2026.
Your mornings just got a whole lot buzzier. Join me, Kathy Miller, every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. on The Buzz, Radio Cayman's morning talk show with insight, impact, and inspiration, covering business, policy, finance, health, culture, and the biggest local and global issues impacting our Cayman community. With fresh perspectives from younger generations to stories of inspiration from local entrepreneurs. Tune in and turn up Tuesday and Thursday mornings, 7:30 to 9:30 with me, Kathy Miller, on The Buzz. The Buzz.
Radio Cayman News.
Bill is therefore passed.
The immigration reform bill is passed in Parliament.
I am aware of the concern that recent robbery incidents have caused within the community.
Police are being forced to identify shadows instead of faces.
Every moment counts. Do not delay in reporting suspicious activity.
Radio Cayman. Your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
7 days a week.
Cayman brag, Little Cayman.
Every year on Christmas Eve, Mama bakes a pie.
From Radio Cayman with love.
We eat roast pig and apple pie, but the biggest thrill of all,
the best of the season to you and yours.
when Grandpa goes and takes the Christmas fiddle off the wall.
From the Bragg Party Block.
All right, welcome back to Radio Cayman Sports Extra. In the studio with us tonight, a very special guest, and I know you've been listening to my sports reports. I've been getting calls, and people have been asking me questions. Who is this Jackson Kova? Right? And here we have him in the studio with us. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you have a very busy schedule, so we're very happy to have you here in the studio with us, Jackson. You want to tell the people of the Cayman Islands a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I will. So I'm originally born in Florida, Coral Springs, and my mom, who's lived here her whole life, since I was 3 months old, I've been living in the Grand Cayman Islands. Oh, nice. And I grew up here, and I left when I was 12 for a boarding school, and I've just been in Ontario ever since.
Okay, I like it. I like it. So, Jackson, take us back a bit. How did your hockey journey begin, and when did you first fall in love with the sport?
I first fell in love with it when my dad brought me to King Sports Center, and I was just on these things called rollerblades. I had no clue what it was at the time, but I just fell in love with it, and I just had so much fun playing it.
What age was that?
I was 3 years old when I first started.
Okay, cool. So you haven't played any other sports other than?
I actually was playing rugby. I was playing soccer. Soccer was my main sport though at the time.
So when did you realize that hockey is the main sport?
I'd say it was pretty recent when while I was in Canada, and I just decided I want to do this for the rest of my life.
Okay, I like it. So you proudly represent the Cayman Islands. How has that Caymanian identity shaped your mindset as an athlete?
Yeah, it's pretty cool having a whole country behind your back and the sport you play. So just playing every game for them, yeah.
So what about your friends that are here with you, or the ones that you were on teams with? You say you played inline hockey here in Cayman. So do you get messages from them?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of Instagram DMs recently from old friends.
You're so cool. Oh my God, this is great, right?
Yeah, so it's been cool seeing a lot of old friends and talking to them.
Definitely. And what does it mean to you personally to carry the Cayman flag into an arena where few Caribbean players have gone before?
I feel like it's a big responsibility, and just showing our country that no matter how small the sport is here, you can grow it in any way possible.
Awesome. Now, when you started here, you played on what do you call that mat?
It's like roller surface.
Roller surface.
Roller
Okay.
surface.
And
tiles.
Then, how different is it now skating on ice versus that?
It's a lot different. There's a lot of different mechanics, and the stopping and shooting is a lot different, and just a lot of different gear and stuff in the two different sports.
What did it take for you to get used to that?
I'd say mainly the rules. There's a rule called offside, and I had no clue that was a rule because it's not a thing in roller.
Okay.
So it took me some time to get used to the rules.
Okay, and when did you learn that? In at the OHL or before?
A while before.
Before. It would be before. All right. So you've had a standout rookie season with the London Knights. How would you describe your experience there so far?
Yeah, so it's my first year there. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm just making the most of it, even off the ice and on the ice, whether it's I'm hanging out with my friends or we're trying to win a game.
Yeah.
I'm just having a lot of fun.
What's the arena like come game time? I've seen a few things. It's pretty intense. Let me hear your views.
It's a really cool arena to play in.
Yeah.
9,000 people every night, or almost 9,000 people every night. So it's pretty cool to be in a 17, 16, or even 20-year-old playing in front of those guys, play in front of the fans every night that come pay to watch you play.
So nerves are out the door now. You don't get nervous anymore. You're playing for a lot of people, playing in front of a lot of people.
Yeah, so my first couple games, the nerves were there, but as you settle into it more, they slowly go away.
Do you still get nervous before games?
I'd say everyone
natural.
gets nervous. Yeah, it's a natural experience to have, but I just have a way to deal with it, calm down.
What's that way?
I like to eat a lot of Welch's fruit snacks before a game.
High fives. We got to do high fives on air. It's my favorite thing to get me going as well. Fruit snacks. I love it.
Those help me. They help me calm down a lot.
It's just so delicious. Anyway, we'll get into that after. Okay, so that 3-point night against, is it Erie?
Yes.
That was electric. What clicked for you in that game?
I'd say playing with my line mate helped a lot, and playing with those two line mates helped a lot, and I was playing with my roommate that game, so I feel like we had a little bit of more of a connection, so we were clicking pretty good. He had finished with 3 points that night too, so.
Shout out to your roommate.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Cool. All right, so Coach Dale Hunter, that's your coach, right? And called your play smart, confident, and game-changing. How have you grown under Coach Dale's leadership?
It's been really good having him as a coach, and he's a great leader. He's been doing this for as long as I've been born, even longer. Yeah. And just getting the coaching experience from a guy like him with 1,000 wins, or even the record he has in the NHL with his points and games played, it's just an honor. And I've been taking it day by day, learning day by day from him.
Okay, nice. What's been the biggest adjustment for you moving into the OHL, both on and off the ice?
I just say the caliber of like the speed, speed of the OHL. It's a lot bigger of a league. It's a lot stronger, and you need to be more like you need to think on your toes more. So I'd say those are the.
I see you now, and you're just calm and collect, but when you're on that ice, you become something else. And you're just out there and you're giving it your all, you're hype, you're into the game. And what does that moment do for you when you step out onto the ice?
When I step out onto the ice, I just say my mind goes clear and I'm only thinking about the game and how, especially if it's a home game, how we can get these fans a win, coming all the way from different countries maybe to just come watch us play.
Yeah. And how do you prepare for games mentally, especially high-pressured games? In such a competitive league, because it's very competitive.
I always I love listening to music. Mm-hmm. So like our Spotify Wrapped came out recently, and I checked mine. I had a lot of minutes listened, so I'd say I listen to a lot of music.
What's the best team? What's the team you like playing against?
And
why?
A team I like playing against is probably Brantford. They're first in They're first in the league right now, and it's just fun playing against them because they're such a good team.
Challenging?
Yeah, and it just challenges you to get better.
What are some of the things that you personally need to work on in your game?
I would say my defensive zone play and just playing with more confidence game by game.
And what has improved for you since you got into the league?
I'd say my confidence, but playing every game I've gotten more confident on the puck or even off the puck. And I'd say just the way I see the ice has gotten a lot better too.
Okay, awesome. Walk us through, Jackson, a typical training day. What does your routine look like during the season?
So we get to the rink at 9:30 or 10 in the morning. We do team video with our coaches.
Nice.
So Dale picks up on the big screen, gets it down, just tells us where we need to do and what we did good, what we did bad, and what we can improve on every morning. Then straight after that, we go on the ice from 12:30 to 1:30. Then we get off. We'd either have a workout before the ice or after, so it depends on if it's a Monday or Tuesday, it'd be before, but like Friday and Thursdays are after.
Okay. Go ahead, sorry.
Okay. And then after the workout, we just hang around in the room. So we got a new room built this year, and it's really nice. So they spent a lot of money on us this year, so it's pretty cool.
Makes it feel special when they do that. More special.
Early Christmas gift for them.
Definitely. And what areas? I know we spoke a little bit about your improvement in your game, but teach me a bit about the game. What areas of your game are you focusing on improving right now?
My defensive zone play, just knowing where I need to be in the spots, just making sure I always have a guy, and a big thing is trying to block more shots so I play winger,
right?
And we protect the defenseman on the other team, so trying to get down and just block those shots.
Okay, cool. I like that. How do you balance physical recovery with the demands of a long season? And we could talk about how long the season is after, but how do you balance that physical recovery?
With the new room being built, we got hot tub, cold tubs, and we have, and our personal trainer, we always tell him if we feel knocked up or if our body's aching or anything, and he'll come talk to us, ask us what's wrong, and then just work on us and make sure we're all good for the next game.
And about your league, how many teams are in your zone?
I want to say there's 12, but I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Who's the top in that zone?
In ours, it's I'm also not sure, but I think it's Kitchener. I haven't looked at the table in a while.
So they're the team to beat?
Yes.
Have you guys beaten them this season?
Yeah. So our first game against them, we beat them 6-1. So it was a pretty dominant win, but they're also a good team. So then the next night they came back and beat us. So it's a pretty good rivalry we have going this season.
Okay, nice.
So we're looking to come out on top on it.
Definitely. What's your season rankings like now?
So in our division, in our conference, I think we're 5th right now. So we're we're above average. So
how many wins and losses are those?
We have 18 wins, I want to say, and I'm not too sure how much losses. I also haven't looked at the table in a while. I should know that though.
No, it's okay. I was thinking you didn't want to tell us how much losses. It's probably more than the wins. Is
no,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
probably
wait,
is.
No. We have more wins.
Oh, okay,
we have
awesome.
more wins, yeah.
Awesome. So nutrition, sleep, mindset. How important are those off-the-ice habits for your performance?
I'd say they're really, especially the sleep part,
Yes.
it's really important.
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot more sleep this year since I'm not going to SAC as much, and I don't have like that big of a burden on schoolwork as much.
Right.
So I've been getting a lot more sleep, and I'd say it's helping me in my game too.
About schoolwork, are you still...
So I still am. I have one
Right.
online English course to do,
Okay.
but other than that, I'm a free man, so
Awesome.
no more school.
So what's it like balancing that? Or it's just pretty easy because it's one course?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. So
Okay.
I'd say like just work on it for 30 minutes a day, chip away at it day by day, and it's done by the end of the season.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. So let's move on to like teammates and like your locker room life. Okay, so you've played alongside some top tier talent this season. Who's pushed you the most in practice?
I'd say my roommate.
Yeah, I was about to say.
His name's Ben Wilmot. So
Okay.
he's 2006, so he's 2 years older than me.
Okay.
And he's a great role model to have. He's always trying to push me to be my best. And even like say if I have a bad game, he's always there to pick me up and just comfort me, like let me know what I can do better or like what I did good that game. So I'd say him.
Is there anyone else other than your roommate?
I'd say Sam O'Reilly too. So he's our
Okay.
captain, and he's at the World
Okay.
Juniors right now, which is a pretty like prestigious tournament for ice hockey. And yeah, he's just a great guy to learn from. He went first round in his draft, so he's a really great mentor to have. He's always pushing us in practice.
Okay, so he's representing
Team Canada.
Team Canada. Oh, that's pretty good. Is that your goal sometime soon?
Hopefully in the near future to one time put on the Maple Leaf. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be pretty cool. What's the vibe like in the Knights locker room? Any pregame rituals or team traditions? Anything you'll do before the games?
No, I'd say it's a pretty chill locker room. Everyone's always happy, always cracking a laugh. So yeah.
All right. You've had great chemistry with guys like I think Easton Cohen. I've seen his name and yours quite a few times making plays. Denver Barkey. Is it Barkey?
Those guys were on the team last year.
They were on your teams last year?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I got to play a little bit with them, so
Yeah.
that was fun. But they're in the NHL now, so it's...
What was that like for you?
It was really cool. So in my
Yeah.
first game, I got to play like a shift or two with them. So
Yeah.
playing with those high-end guys was a really good experience.
Yeah. Did they tell you, is it anything inspirational, any great advice that they gave you before they left?
No, not really. They're just always working, and they didn't really have to tell me anything. Just seeing how hard they work every day is just enough.
Okay, I like that. So, how do you feel? All right, and it's known. Everyone, we've been reporting it all over Cayman that you are an NHL draft prospect. How do you feel about being an NHL draft prospect, and how are you handling that kind of attention at your age?
It's really cool. So ever since ever since I started playing hockey, it was always a dream of mine, and to hopefully hear my name called sometime in June would be a really cool experience. And I've been handling it, just not thinking about it too much, just trying to focus on our season ahead and just take it day by day.
Try not to make it go to your head too much. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. What are you doing like in your off time?
So I like playing a lot of video games, hanging out with my friends, watching football too. I've been picking up football a lot recently, so it's probably
How often do you come back and forth to Cayman and Ontario?
I'm hoping to come back and forth more, but I'd say in the past this year maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
So
when were you home last?
The summer was my last time.
Okay. What'd you do?
I was just hanging out with some friends, old friends, catching up, just enjoying the sun since there's not much of it in Canada.
Okay. Are there any NHL players you model your game after or that you look up to?
I'd say one I model my game after is Tage Thompson. He's a lot more taller than me, but I'd say like we play the same way, like the
same
way
position as well, wing.
Yeah, we play the same position. So like he has really good hands. I'd like to say I have pretty good hands too. He's like a pretty good skater. I am too, and like he's like a really good shot, which I like to use.
What team does he play for?
The Buffalo Sabres.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Is that your favorite team as well?
No. The Pittsburgh Penguins are my favorite team, which is why I was about to say Sidney Crosby's who I look up to.
Because you like him as well.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite player, and that's why we're number 87, because of him.
Okay, I like that. I like that number too. Big number, big boy number. All right. So, what is it you're emulating your game after them? What is it about their games that you like? And
I just like how creative they both are on the ice and how they make all their line mates look better than, yeah.
All right, cool. Jackson, what's the ultimate goal? Not just for hockey, but as a role model for other young athletes?
Just to show them that no matter where you're from, don't put limitations on yourself. Yeah. Always shoot for the stars and just be you all the time.
What are your plans for this Christmas?
Not just see some family. Yeah, give my gifts to my family and just chill. I went to the beach yesterday, so it was nice.
Of course, I see you have a few friends here. Some are visiting, and it's your brother and a friend.
Yeah.
All right. Is he on the team with you?
No, he's my brother's friend from our old school.
Oh, it's your brother's friend. Okay, cool. We don't want to talk to the brother's friend. Yeah.
He's also mine. Yeah.
I know. I'm kidding. All right, no problem. What about Cayman sports community? All right, Cayman sports community is buzzing about your rise. What message do you have for young athletes here at home?
I'd say just keep going at the sport you love, and if you really do love it, just keep going. Mm-hmm. And just don't quit, and just put your head down and work as hard as you can. Okay, and now that you're here, are you gonna get a chance to train or skate, or is it just a big break? I'm gonna go to the gym, so I've been in the gym a little bit, but I don't get a chance to skate because there's no ice hockey here, so right. I didn't bring my gear back, but I'll be in the gym a little bit.
All right, no problem. So how often do you hit the gym? And how important? Please tell our athletes how important it is to hit the gym.
Yeah, it's really important, especially as you get to the higher level, and there's guys that are bigger, better, and stronger than you. You got to find ways to change up your game and implement strength into your game too. So playing against bigger guys helped me a lot to realize that how important the gym is.
And that's the thing, right? A lot of times our athletes wait until we get there into that international competition to realize that. But it's so good having someone like you tell them that as well, because it is important, especially when you're facing tougher competition. We rely so much on our natural strength, our natural ability, our natural talent, but we do need to strengthen. And not just with hockey, with any sport. Most athletes travel internationally and rely on their natural talent, God-given talent. But yes, I believe in working out in the gym. And how often do you train? By yourself, nothing to do with your team?
By myself. So last time I was training by myself was in the summer. I'd say I was in the gym around 6 times a week. Okay. All right,
that's very good. 6 times a week is good. Yeah. What do you do? When you're by yourself? What do you do?
I just so on each day I would have a designated thing that I want to hit. So whether it's legs or chest or arms, I just focus on and close in on one thing to do that day.
Okay. So Jackson, if you could bring one part of the Canadian hockey culture, I should say, to Cayman, what would it be?
It's a good question. I just say hockey in general.
And some ice.
Yeah, some ice.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
You just say hockey in general.
Yeah, just the sport of hockey, the ice hockey sport.
Get a nice little ice rink open up. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be so expensive.
Definitely.
To manage that is going to be a lot. But that's a nice dream to have. Maybe one day, who knows? Maybe one day it'll be called Jackson Cova Rink, right? Okay. I said it first. Okay, so some fun and personal questions before we go. What's one thing fans might not know about Jackson Cova off the ice?
I'd say that I used to play soccer growing up, but a lot of my friends did know that. But I'd say if you first looked at me and you see I play hockey, you wouldn't think I played soccer growing up.
Yeah. So lots of people you think don't know you played soccer.
No.
And your teammates know?
Some of them don't even know to this day, yeah.
How good were you? What team did you represent here?
Cayman Prep in high school.
Yeah. And top school. We would always
be winning.
I think they're the champions this year as well for the PFL. Yeah.
Yeah, continuing the legacy.
Yeah, they are definitely. Definitely.
I also played for the club Sunset too growing up. So
okay, nice. What type of football player were you? What position?
I was a striker, so
okay.
Yeah, I like scoring goals, so yeah. I'd be up front.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I saw your last goal. Was it the last game you had, or the game before?
It was that was 3 games ago. Yeah,
3 games ago. 3 games ago. Yeah, I did catch a glimpse of that goal. It was pretty cool.
Thank you.
How do you feel when you score that goal? Isn't it? I don't know if you've ever played flag football or American football.
Yeah.
You know when you get that touchdown?
Yeah.
It's just listen, it's the most beautiful feeling in the world when you get a
It's the
touchdown.
best.
I've played flag football. It's just an amazing feeling.
There's so much adrenaline going through your body.
Definitely. Is it the same for when you're playing hockey?
I'd say it is the same. It's harder to come up with like a celebration in hockey than it is in football, but yeah.
You might fall.
Yeah.
You have to be so careful. All right, so I know we were talking about this off the mic, but I want to bring it up. The fight with your teammate, because we're going to talk about this because you let me know that it's allowed, right?
Yeah.
There was a fight between your teammate and the opponent. How is that allowed?
I don't know how it is allowed, but it's pretty cool to see. So yeah,
it is.
I don't want to get in one myself later, but I don't want to get hurt too bad.
He was really telling me that he wants to get one in before the season ends, right? So, or when the season starts. So the thing is, I asked him how did this go on, and how did these athletes, how are they able to fight, I guess, right? And or get away with it, or are they penalized after? And your response?
They're allowed to.
And I did see the last fight, and I saw the referee looking at the guy, and he was like, okay, you're going to throw the punch, dude? And I was wondering, like, is he going to stop the fight? This is getting really huge. Oh my goodness. But it was like you said, it's part of the whole plan. It's just a part of the game, and everyone hopes to get that. Is that what that is? Everyone hopes to get one of those?
Everyone on the team wants to fight, and it's pretty cool to have, especially if you win. Then like your whole team's like really hype and excited.
And then you go to the penalty box for how long?
I think it's either 5 or 10 minutes. It depends how if you started the fight, then you get 10. If you just were in the fight, it's a 5-minute.
I have one question here, and I have a feeling that you may have answered it already. But it was, if you weren't playing hockey, what sport or career would you be pursuing?
I'd be pursuing a soccer player.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd still be... Well, being in Canada makes me call it soccer, but it's football.
It's football,
I'd say football.
Have you played since you're up there?
So before I started playing hockey up there, pretty serious, I was playing football for a while.
You better say football. The Caymanian listeners are like, what are you doing? Soccer? All right, so finally, what's the one moment this season that's made you stop and think, wow, this is really happening?
I'd say we have this game called the Teddy Bear Toss game, and whenever we score our first goal, they throw a bunch of teddy bears on the ice, and it's for kids awareness and stuff. So it's a really cool event they do, and when our first goal was scored, seeing the amount of teddy bears, you could barely even see the ice. There was 20,000 teddy bears.
So who cleaned all that up?
We helped a bunch of cars came.
Do you
on
get
the
to
ice
keep
and
them,
stuff.
or they go to the kids?
They all go to the kids, but I got to keep one.
You got to keep one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. And I'm all out of questions, and I know we're out of time. And is there anyone that you would like to make mention of that has helped you throughout this journey?
I'd just like to give a shout out to my mom and dad. They've always been there for me, and knowing what's best for me, and just sending me to Canada was the first step of my hockey career, and just the dream I've had ever since I was a kid. So I'd like to thank them. And
any Caymanian kid that's listening now, would you like to say something to them?
I'd like to say hi to all my old prep friends.
Yeah.
Let them know I'm back.
Yeah,
I'll see them.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, big thanks to you, Jackson, for sharing your journey with us and for stopping by on Radio Cayman Sports Extra. We appreciate you. You're a wonderful young man. So continue to stay humble and sweet, even when you get into the draft. Okay. All right. So from Cayman inline hockey to the OHL and beyond. All right. We'll be watching. We'll definitely be cheering you on for sure.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, that's a wrap on Sports Extra for 2025. It's our final show, and we wanted to make it very special with Jackson Cova, and we did. So we hope this was amazing to you, as it was for me, and hopefully for him.
It was.
It was. Thank you. So from record-breaking performances to rising stars, we've witnessed a year of grit, a year of growth, and greatness across Cayman's sporting landscape. We really have. Thank you for riding with us week in, week out, and as we celebrate our athletes, challenge the status quo, and kept the spotlight on the stories that really matter to us. As we head into the new year, let's carry that same energy forward. Bold, united, and unapologetically Caymanian. Right? So until 2026, stay safe, stay proud, and keep showing up for each other like we always do in sports. I'm Dionne Anglin, Jackson Cova. Very nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet you
so
too.
much.
Thank you.
This is Sports Extra. Merry Christmas.
Sports Extra. From 7 to 8 p.m., highlights of local sports around the Cayman Islands. Sports Extra.
It's amazing to see the improvement of the team.
Sports Extra, keeping you informed.